she's teaching me and I'm teaching her. She's not familiar with TikTok and I'm teaching her. And she's teaching me about, this. Mm-hmm. So today I'm going to ask if you guys can double tap. Gifts are appreciated but not needed. If you like what you hear, if you agree with it, show your love, show your support in any way you can. We're going to try and do this often. Whether it be a couple days a week or every day of the week, whatever we decide. We want to do this often because it's something that we enjoy doing, and I'm making it my mission to spread, his truth and the message that he was trying, to spread. I'm not going to say his words. Because I hear people saying that, like, we're going to spread his words. No, they're not his words. Charlie is spreading God's word, and the truth about God. So we are going to,
and the truth about what's happening
right? The truth about everything. Let's be honest. So we're going to talk about his truth, and we're going to spread. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right. Look. Like I said, I did touch on the Henry job, and people were asking me how I felt about that. And I come to find out that she was literally just a casualty to war. Nobody was like purposely. So I can't even. That's another thing, Caitlin. So we say it's a casualty to war, right? But they found, and I can't say that she wasn't purposely sought out. I can't say that. You know what I mean? I can't say that she was a casualty. The only reason why is because 50 yards away, they even killed the paramedics that were on their way to aid her.
Right, the whole strip.
Oh, so they just did the whole strip?
Yeah.
Like, so it wasn't
they
like...
the ambulance on fire and everything. Like, it wasn't just like, they were trying to prevent that person, but, they're just... The couch.
So they wasn't trying to prevent the aid from getting to her. They were just trying to fucking annihilate that strip.
They're there to annihilate the other half, the other part, or the other side.
Okay.
No, nor was it, like I said, it's not condoned.
She talked loud.
She was a child. Huh?
She talked loud so they can hear you.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. She was a child. That should have never happened. And I hope that those people, when they realized that there was a 6-year-old girl in that car, that it's the last, but she wasn't like assassinated. She wasn't gone after.
Right.
There's
just a casualty to war. I get you. Hold on. So again, I did want to touch on. I know Meatloaf ain't in here, so I'm sure that he'll be asking again whenever he comes back in here. But we are good. How are you? Oh, and you sent your daily heart me, Kim. Thank you so much. I've seen that now. Thank you.
Well, this is like a few seconds behind.
Yeah, I know.
Like probably about 10 seconds.
If we don't answer your questions like immediately, it's just because, another tiny dino. Thank you. Again, it's because we are like reading off of her TikTok, so the messages come in like 2 seconds after you send it. So if we don't touch immediately, then boom. And then, okay, so another topic that we were talking about, which this one's going to take a little longer than the Henry job one. Charlie, you guys were very, very adamant, a lot of you, that Charlie was a homophobe and that, gay people are going to hell and it's a sin, blah, 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 blah. Well, last night I did a whole lot of research, you guys, okay? And I mean, I did my damn research, right? And I went through phobia or whatever it is you guys want to call it, or, being gay, okay? We read everything about it. And God's, what?
It was, it's pretty froze.
Froze? Are we good now? Yeah. Sometimes I don't get the best service over here. All right. So, God specified mankind and womankind in the Bible, right? So when he was talking about men, he made it clear, man. And when he was talking about women, he made it clear, women, correct? Yes, he did. And I made sure of that. All right. Even stated, okay, he even stated, he even stated women shall not lie with beast. So if he intended for same sex to be a sin for women, he would have stated, womankind shall not lie with womankind. But he didn't. He didn't.
Man shall not lay with man.
He never said that.
Man shall not lay with
Hold on. But he did say, man shall not lie with man. Why? And I'm going to tell you why. Okay? Because two men cannot have sex like a man and a woman. Okay? The only way a man and a man can have sex, and I'm just going to put this, it could be blunt. Sorry. I mean, viewer discretion advised, y'all. Viewer discretion advised. If you have little ears around, go ahead and have them exit the damn room for a second or put their earmuffs on, because I'm going to be a little vulgar here. Because it's the only way you can be. All right? Two men cannot have sex like a man and a woman. The only way for two men to have sex is to have, I'm sorry, butt sex, right? That is the sin. Sodomizing, okay? That's what's not okay. That's what he's not cool with, okay? So if a man and a man could just, be together without, the butt cheeks, then I guess in God's lies and God's, that in the book, that's how it's taken. You know what I mean? Two women can be together and not go anywhere near the booty hole. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, but I don't go anywhere near my wife's butt cheeks. You know what I mean? I don't. I mean, I might be like smacking the booty, but I'm not going over there and I'm not inserting. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing that. So, and if you go in and if you read, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like, I promise you, you will. If you go in and you take what I just said and you read the shit that I read, which is the story, so Sodom and Gomorrah, okay, that's like the biggest one that everybody talks about, right? Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, this story is often cited, but many scholars argue it describes sexual violence and the violation of male honor rather than consensual same-sex relations. Okay, it's talking about sodomizing. It's talking about you know what I mean? Yeah, rape. R word. You gotta be careful what you say.
Oh, okay.
You gotta say ape, and we talk about or bots. We call them runs, and rugs. We call them rugs. We just take like the first letter off of anything bad. Again, she's learning. So I don't know where. Damn, Kim, you are just blowing the gifts up. She's gifting the shit out of it. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Leviticus, okay? This is the one I was talking about, all right? Where he says, thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination. Okay? Which, again, he's saying that what he said was two men, all right, cannot lie with each other the same way that mankind can sleep with womankind. And again, he's saying mankind and womankind. So therefore, if he said it was a sin for two girls to be together, he would have said, womankind shall not lie with womankind. But he never stated that. Why? Because we are not sodomizing each other. You know what I mean? We are not. Now, some do, I guess. Some that they do some weird shit, but I don't. I mean, to each their own. Now, I don't care what anybody does. I want to make that very clear, too. Very, very clear. Charlie Kirk, and that's another thing, that he did not, it wasn't the fact that he hated gay people. That wasn't the thing. It was the fact that it wasn't for him. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't going to go out and start sleeping with dudes and shit, because it just wasn't for him. And in his mind, the way he interpreted the Bible is it's a sin. No matter what it is, it's a sin, and that's his belief. And I respected that. You know what I mean? But again, he would have still sat down and ate at the same fucking table as me if we were just two normal people going in at a restaurant. You know what I mean? He's not gonna take an alcohol wipe and wipe his fucking seat off before he sits down, or you know what I mean? Like he's gonna treat me as if I'm a normal person. And I'm sorry, but if you're a homophobe, you're not gonna treat that person like a normal person.
He has stated multiple times that he's not
Louder.
Sorry. He has stated multiple times that he is not a homophobe, that he actually loves the gay community, that if anything, he wants to bring more of the gay community into the right-wing conservative side, because, you see that conservatives are not as judgmental as everyone likes to point out. To each their own, he even said.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. He did. And another thing is the abortion thing. All right. Does everybody have any comments on the shit that I read earlier? I don't think so. And I know y'all would have dumped it in here. But okay, now we're going to talk about the abortion. And this is going to put it out there. We're about to get hellacious amounts of views on this. I already know. People are about to come in. He said many racist things, but every time I try to explain what he said, it filters my chat.
I would love to know. I would love to know.
I mean, with the racist things I think that they're talking about is when he was talking about the people getting money for their great relatives getting money. Yeah, getting money for them. And I don't agree with that either. And there's a reason why I don't agree with it, okay?
That's a video where he's being racist to a black woman.
Mom wants us to see if we can find her bag that she was carrying before the one she's carrying now.
Okay, what's
Because she thinks her wallet. Well, I'm gonna look through this stuff over here.
No, he said very specific racist words. I would love to know.
No, he said very specific. Again, I will research it. You know me. I will research it. If you have it, send it to me. I can check it on my phone literally right now. So I can have her log over onto my other thing and check it. But again, the one thing I've ever heard him state was about the people getting money for their greats being enslaved, and I don't agree with that either, because again, at the end of the day, that wasn't them. You know what I mean?
I would love to know what he has said.
But I would like to know, yeah, because he's never said anything like that. And you weren't, man. I don't think you were on here, Meatloaf, when he said, okay, let me find a source real quick so you can just search it yourself. That works too. And again, Meatloaf is a very good debater. I'm gonna tell you that now. I love it. He comes in here, he debates, and he never gets mean about it. You know what I mean? Like they chill. Yes, Meatloaf is cool. I mean, he is not. We do not have the same views by any means necessary. I'm gonna let you know that now. We do not see eye to eye on views, but we always end it respectfully. Now, I also did touch on the Hind Rajab thing. I don't know if you were on here when I did. Let me know if you were. So if not, I will repeat it. So what's up with Jennifer Catrone? Did she ask for her money? And you said, did I not message you and tell you? I'll read that message out loud. Oh no, I don't have it no more. Yeah, I do, but it's not on my phone. I go on my phone. Oh, hold on. Give me a second. Hey, can somebody bring me one of my phones? Kids, please. One of my phones. I love it. Thank you, baby.
I love you.
I love you. Okay. Sorry, you guys. Oh, yes. Very nice. Anyways, I don't talk bad about nobody. I messaged you and I said... So I'm guessing, as usual, narcissistic people usually don't tell the whole story. If that is what she would like for people to believe, then that is totally fine. Like I say, I do not and will not defend myself. Too crazy. People who love and know me know that I have not... people who love and know me, well, I won't have to defend myself to. If people message my supporters and say bad things about me, my real supporters don't entertain it because they know me. They will immediately message them back and say, do not message me if you have anything negative to say about her. Those are my real supporters. Or they will at least message and say, hey, just so you know, giving you a heads up, someone is saying these things about you. Thank you for giving me the heads up. I appreciate it. But as always, tell her I said God bless and I hope nothing but the best for her. So, I mean, if she's saying that I'm not paying her back and that I blocked her and did all that, that's some negative things. I just answered that. And she is.
But
But
are coming out nuts slow too.
What's up, Taurus? Oh yeah, that's right. Nothing. We're just on here and talking about our views and Charlie. And today was his memorial. I hope everybody had a chance to watch it. His wife's speech was beautiful. It was a beautiful, very, very touching ceremony. But I am good. How are you? But hopefully everybody's doing good tonight. I hope. But also, again, everybody was talking to us about the whole abortion thing. And obviously, like I've said a million times, which people were messaging me, asking me to touch on it tonight, which I hope those people are on here because I'm going to touch on it, but not a lot because people get real upset. I don't want to argue and fight. But again, I do not agree with it. I think abortion is wrong. But again, that is just my opinion. Okay? You could agree with me or disagree. Either way, you're still cool. Okay? Yes, Tara. Tara, are you not? I think it's wrong to an extent. Me too, unless I think it's wrong unless, like I said, there is to me again if it's gonna cause my wife to die, I want my wife, bro. That's my life. You know what I mean? My kids are my life too, but I can't. Like, if there's not a reason, like, if it's an unnecessary death to kill my wife, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna lose my wife. But that's the only time I feel like it is okay, because adoption is always an option. If the baby's gonna come out healthy and there is no nothing that could harm the mom in any way, then I feel like you need to give birth to the baby. And if it's going to be too traumatic to have the baby, we could give birth to the baby. And if it's going to be too traumatic to have the baby because of certain reasons, then again, that's why I say adoption is the option, because I don't think anybody has a right to come to anybody and say, hey, I'm going to kill you just because. You know what I mean? She can't do that. That is very illegal. And I feel like it should be the same way, that child, even though not here, still has rights, and somebody needs to defend that child. You know what I mean? And again, that is just me. Did you hear about the lady?
Talking about the lady in Atlanta. I already read about it. Kept her on machine.
You used to make your but you feel okay to do just you used to do will be so okay. But not, and that's in the Bible. So
hey, what? Talking about the lady in Atlanta. I already read about it. Kept her on machine until they cut the baby out.
Me because this connection is terrible.
What is this? Can we turn this off? It's that gifter thing. Viewer wishes. Like, I wish. I don't know what just happened. Hold on. Kept her on machines until they cut the baby out of her 8 months later. So, who wanted that to happen? Did the mom, did the dad want that? Whose choice was that? Who made that?
but he was
It was being weird, y'all. It was my phone. My phone was lagging like a motherfucker. I'm trying to fix the, huh? Yeah, that's what you can request the call. You can come up. You hit request. You don't want me to? You can still see the stuff. Actually, hey, you're on here watching, right?
Hey, me?
Yeah. Then I can make you a mod. Okay. He said black women do not have the brain processing power to be taken seriously on his pod.
In 2003?
In 2023. So his best friend was black, so he said they steal the slots from white people.
Oh my god. Oh, okay, so you want to be specific. Give me a quote.
What I'm trying to
I've never heard
understand,
him say this.
what I'm trying to understand is that, like, I know he talks statistics.
No,
Okay?
I know what he's talking about. He's talking about DIE. Or DYE or something like that. I think it's DIE.
Okay, I know that this man was big on statistics. So, like, he's always statistically speaking. I'm just being real, okay? So, there is a lot of statistics out there that, show that certain, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know how to say this without. Well, then,
But yes, you're talking about the debate on DIE.
Is this my call?
no, it's right here.
That's
No,
the
that's
only
mine.
thing I can think we're talking about.
Is this one? That one's hers, right?
I have
This is where I had my sit when I went in.
Okay. Sorry, we were trying to figure out whose
Am I right?
props this was.
DIE?
DIE, that's what you're talking about? DIE? I don't know. At the top of the red thing. We gotta get better fucking service, man. This is why I want damn service on my phone.
It was in 2003. I'm not talking about that. But I'm pretty sure that's what he was talking about. Because, in a way, if you want to, I guess, misconstrue his words,
Yeah.
yes, he did say that.
I need to get my mic and shit. This would make it so much easier. On the Charlie Kirk Show 2023. Here, come over here real quick.
Hi. He was speaking about Joy Reid, Michelle Obama, Sheila Jackson, and the Black Supreme Court Justice. He said they do not have the brain processing power to do their jobs. You can watch the clip. I mean, I know who you're talking about. I don't know when you're like on the show when you're talking about it, but I know who you're talking about. And I mean, I can't say that that's racist because they're black, or is that him just having an opinion about another human being? It's definitely racist because they're black. Let's see. Okay.
So next time we get on live, I'm gonna have mics and everything set up so people can actually hear us.
Where's the mics?
They're in my bag in there. I just can't get them all out, and I have to run an extension cord out here or go in there. Mom said that we could start doing my lives at least in her shit.
later, David? Did Angel take it?
No, maybe. I don't know. Do you know the definition of racism? Okay.
Yes.
He just told me.
Yes, I do.
You're welcome. You clap back. You good? You good?
I mean, he hasn't given me nothing to clap back on yet. It just seems like everything is based off feelings. The definition of racism, it's in short words, racism is pretty much, how's the word, making a target. I can't speak right now. Derogatory claims towards a specific race.
Yeah.
Like, you can be racist against white people. You can be racist against black people. You can be racist against Mexicans. You can be racist against Asians.
It's disliking.
Incorrect.
It's disliking, or what do you mean?
Okay, I want to see like how far off I was on the term racism, because I don't think I was. You can't be racist towards white people. What is that? You can't be racist towards white people.
What?
Yeah.
So when I get called a
Mexican
hold on, time out. Let me
race.
pop that front here real quick. So
Okay.
you're telling me that when watch out quick. You're telling me that when I get called a cracker, that's not being racist?
Wait, African Americans can't be racist.
What?
Who said that? Maybe that's
TikTok review, come on. You know damn well it's that you're just playing. Mexican isn't a race.
Latino.
You can't be racist towards white people. Yeah, that's crazy.
Please Google. What do you say? Please Google the definition of race. Okay, I will. Here we go.
Exactly, Exposed T. Thank you. I love that you're in here. You came in at the perfect time. I love your ass.
Prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism by an individual, community, or institution against a person or people on the basis of their membership in a particular racial or ethnic.
It's exactly what you said. Making derogatory statements
I
towards
jotted it
another.
down.
Yes. Yep. That's yours.
Okay, what race would you say the Mexicans are?
Can you tell me a source proving you can be racist against white people?
Look up the definition.
What?
Look up the definition.
What? Like, this dude is really on here telling me you can't be racist towards white people.
But that is right there.
So again, if somebody comes up to me and says you are a fucking cracker, you know what I mean? Just because you're white, you know what I mean? Like what? Like I have been discriminated against multiple times for being white.
It says
You
at
are not
meatloaf.
a
Go make
white
some meatloaf for
person.
me.
You don't like white people. That is called being
Exposed. I love Exposed. She's my favorite.
It says you guys look just alike.
Yeah, look just like
You want
this is my baby sister.
That is ridiculous. The claims. And he has yet to give me any type of source saying anything. I wanted the timestamp that you're talking about so that I can actually watch the full show to make sure you're not censoring anything else.
Okay, so Stud, if I show an academic source proving you're wrong, will you show a source also?
An academic source like EDU. Is that where you get your information? .edu.
Yes.
You're wrong. Can't even debate.
No, they asked if you were the baby's mama, and I said yeah.
No, I'm talking about the academic source
Oh.
thing. Like, is that where you get your sources? It's .edu. Because if that's the case, then you're already wrong.
Hi, Taurus. Yes, Kim, I did read your message, and you're talking about a woman who was on life support up until her baby got taken out, right? An academic source. Do you know what that is? Yes, she knows what that is. Y'all, I'm telling you, you don't understand. This woman knows a lot. Like, it's not a debate you want. Okay, look, you want to debate her, go for it. I'm telling you, you don't want it.
But you don't go based off feelings. That's what the left like to do.
Can I have a lighter?
Yeah. Okay, I think they really want your opinion on that girl, though, real quick.
Okay, yes, on that girl. So, hold on real quick, Meatloaf. Pause out real quick so we can get this. She asked us this question earlier, but it froze on us. The parents couldn't do anything. They tried to sue and everything, but it was the doctor's choice. So there's a doctor's choice because they couldn't terminate the pregnancy due to because of how far along she was. I don't see how the parents wouldn't want that, honestly. I couldn't see how the parents wouldn't want a piece of their daughter out there, you know what I mean, knowing, because she wasn't going to make it no matter what. So why wouldn't they want, you know what I mean, the last piece of their daughter, you know what I mean? Like, She was in first trimester. Right. No, I understand that. I'm just, like, again, that's a fucked subject because, and it's a horrible subject because I know that there's a lot of feelings on that, and I don't want, but at the end of the day, if it was me, I would want, I can promise you, if that woman could speak from the grave, she would have told you that she wanted her child to fucking probably live. Again, I can't speak for the day, I can't speak for her because she's not here. But, and honestly, I don't know how she feels, but I just know that that baby deserved to live, and I know that mom deserved, she deserved to have a piece of her out there. You know what I mean? The baby went to adoption. That's great. That's great. You know what I mean? That's awesome. Instead of aborting it, you know what I mean? Then it went to a family that wanted a baby. You know what I mean? I disagree with the parents for giving it up for adoption. I will say that, because that's the only piece of your daughter that you had left, and you just gave it away. Which, whatever. But yeah. Well, couldn't we go back to the free will thing? Why does that not apply to women and abortions?
We don't know what her will was.
Their parents couldn't keep it. They're in their 70s. Oh, that's understandable. I get that. Okay, see, that's understandable. So adoption was an option, and that's awesome. And again, free will, yes, dude, free will is a Bible. Like, again, it's a verse in a Bible. Like, God gives you free will, but that doesn't give you you don't have free. People take the free will thing too fucking far, bro. Like,
they don't know what her will was.
Like, no one knew what she wanted or what her will would have wanted. Like, no one was able to decide that because she didn't, you know what I mean? So therefore they did. And that's the same thing with abortions. Like, okay, but what about the baby's free will? That baby's right to everything that you have rights to. What about the baby? Who's thinking about the baby? In overall abortions, who's fighting for the baby?
Yeah.
Well, who are we to judge at that point? It's the mother's choice. It's her free will. Is it not? She was incapacitated. She couldn't decide. She was in a fucking coma or something. She was brain dead. She couldn't decide. She was gone. She was gone. You're saying in general.
I don't know how that could be general, though.
So, like, what do you mean? Like, yeah, I don't understand that could be an in general question. So, in general, if people would they just didn't like it because she was dead and they had to see her there for 9 months like that. And that's understandable. And I understand, I hear that. Like, the parents having to see that and be there and I mean, technically they didn't have to be there. They didn't have to go and see the shit. They could have went and mourned the loss and whatever they needed to do. But I mean, at the end of the day, there's a baby alive and breathing and walking the fucking, and out here making memories. And yeah, there's a baby out here that the world is going to resent because her mother was a incubator. You know what I mean? And that's not fair. Like, this child, you know what I mean, it should be able to live and not be...
What if that baby's future is to work in the wrong home?
Right. Like, what if that baby goes and ends up figuring out how to fucking solve every problem, cures cancer? You know what I mean? Like... my dad had to sit and watch my sister who died. She was being held on life support and it killed him. At TikTok Review Center, correct, and now they are going to think they can implant people with babies while they're dead. They decided not to put her in a nursing home. Yeah, so they were able to make some choices. That's awesome. Like I said, I mean, they're...
Are you implanting babies?
What?
Are you implanting babies?
I guess, but like, again, they didn't implant her with the baby. She was already pregnant.
She had sex.
Like, she made the choice, yes. Like, regardless if she was brain dead or not, you guys, she still decided to lay down and have, relations with somebody that caused her to be pregnant. You know what I mean? So, regardless if she was alive or dead, that baby was still gonna come. Because, again, abortion's not a thing anymore, unless you go to a certain state that allows it. She didn't know she was pregnant. They don't even know who the dad was.
They don't even know if she would want that baby. She could have
Right.
wanted that baby.
There's a lot of ifs in there, man. She
Don't kill
didn't.
someone off with if.
Yeah, like she don't. Like, what if she didn't want to have the baby? What if she did want to have the baby? What if? No one can make that choice. So therefore, somebody had to make the executive decision to give life to a baby that didn't deserve to die. I guess I don't know. But I agree with what you're saying. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate. Like I said, I don't know, y'all. I'm around babies all the time. You guys got to remember that too. My opinion is a little biased. You know what I mean? Like I genuinely, like, I'm around babies 24/7, and I just couldn't handle or imagine, whether it be a little ass fucking seed on the end of my finger.
They didn't actually let her pass. The moment they put her on life support, they didn't actually let her pass. That was already a thing.
She was put on life support before they even found out. So she was put on life support before they even knew she was pregnant. Like, either way, she was on life support. Either way, like, they made the choice to put her on life support, and already wasn't a natural death. Like, she already wasn't dying naturally. Where's my pop? There's no way that's mine.
I just drink it. That's mine.
No, yours is gone.
No, it's not. I'll fight you.
Yeah, you
Take
have
it,
nothing
take
left
it,
in your pocket.
Take it, whatever. I don't care. I do vitals. They didn't have to let her pass. They didn't have to do vitals, scans. I don't understand.
I don't understand what you're saying. Where's my other phone?
I have mine.
I know, but I have my other phone out here, so I can get on over here. So I can get on Angels. Is this one?
I think you put it on charge or something? Or is that
Yeah,
right?
it is.
Yeah. That's the protocol. Is that if there is no, like, living will that says, or, nothing that says that, hey, I'm a DNR, they're going to always take extreme measures to save a life. Meaning they're going to put that person on life support until somebody next to kin can say otherwise. In this circumstance, she was pregnant, and it was other circumstances involved. She was a DNR. Well, if she was a DNR, then I would say that the family has the right to sue. I mean, I don't say it, but I mean, I don't condone them letting the baby die. I'm sister. I'm not wife. I'm sister.
You haven't opened up every single box of fucking Pop-Tarts?
No, I only opened the cherry.
Every box of Pop-Tarts.
I only-
And then there was a wrapper in there sitting in there with 3 in them. It was 2 and then a half.
I literally only opened the cherry.
I was like, what the hell?
You Amanda? No, not Amanda. Either.
No, that's not Amanda. That's my sister.
No.
Are you her wife? I thought the other chick was. Oh, yeah. No, this is not my wife.
Answered that.
Yeah, this is my sister.
Are you a nurse? I am not a nurse. I'm not going to claim to be a nurse, but I will say I have
She does have medical.
5 certifications in the medical field, plus some college in there. But I'm not going to say I know everything. But protocols is the first thing you learn.
But because Georgia is a no abortion thing, they couldn't stop it. And they tried suing, but.
Are you sure she was a DNR? Because nothing's been.
Hey, Brittany. Sorry, the connection was bad. That is Amanda. There's Amanda. But you're good. I'm glad you're back. Like I said, where's my book at? So, I gotta ask you guys something real quick.
Okay, she was not a DNR. That's false.
She was not a DNR?
She was not a DNR.
Talk to me, Gil.
It says right here that she was not a DNR.
So she was not a DNR. No, this is my sister, Caitlin, y'all.
She had no advance directive.
She had no DNR. She had no advance directive.
Therefore, they did protocol.
Yeah, so they did what their natural protocol was, which is their natural protocol. Yes, Amanda is married to my brother. She is this is my younger sister. One of these days we're going to all be together. And I'm going to go around and be like, all right, now this is who this is. This is who this is. And this person's married to this person. Like I told you guys, I have 2 twin older brothers. So the Island boys are younger than me. I have 2 twin brothers who are older than me. Amanda, 2 years older. And they're like 34.
You're 3 years older than you. We're all 3 years apart.
Just make a flow chart, right? Right? How was your weekend? Yeah. Shitty. I'll send you the paper. Her parents showed their DNR and they printed it off and stood outside hospital.
Okay, so what happened was, during the process of putting her on life support and them doing tests, they had no advance directives. So they followed protocol and did the care they're supposed to, which was save her life. All right. When they came with her DNR, she was already on life support. They had already found out she was pregnant, and the Georgia abortion ban overruled that advance directive. Because for one, it didn't say, "Oh, if I'm pregnant, then still DNR."
And even if it did say that, she still couldn't because there's a no abortion in Georgia.
Right. Like,
yes, the baby survived, got adopted. Like, what's the problem?
she's adopted. He is adopted, and his name
He's
is
adopted.
Chance.
His name is Chance. He's adopted.
And he's actually right now in the intensive care unit, but thriving. So, but he has been adopted.
Right. He is in the intensive care, like she said, but he's thriving. He's doing better. I mean, he has a name. He has a family that loves him. Yeah, he's doing good now. He's thriving now. He's doing good. He's doing good, y'all.
She was 8 weeks pregnant at the time.
She was 8 weeks when they found out.
Yeah, so more than likely she did know. Like,
Yeah.
8 weeks pregnant, she more than likely did know.
When you're 8 weeks pregnant, y'all, I'm sorry to tell you this, but she probably knew she was pregnant.
She probably didn't come out and say it.
Right. She was probably keeping it a secret or something. You're right. Some people don't know. Some people go full term until they know. But I'm just saying the chances are,
She knew.
no, they're mad because the mom was brain dead. And due to the no abortion law in Georgia, they kept her on life support until the baby was due. So they kept her on life support for 8 months until the baby was due. And then they performed a C-section and saved the baby.
So I'm guessing, like, people, like, them overturning Roe versus Wade was a big no-no, you know?
Yeah.
I don't
So I said some people don't know until they go full term. But I'm just saying, most people know
That's, like,
when they're 8
very
weeks
low
pregnant. Yeah.
probability, statistically.
Amanda said, can we just take a minute to appreciate the technology we have to be able to even save the baby, though? Like, again, there is a living, breathing thing fighting for its life right now. That's what we should be praying for.
Yeah, the world needs to not, like, despise a child for a living.
Right.
I don't know, from my research.
Yeah, from the research we just did, they just released a new statement saying that the baby was thriving. No, definitely people.
Yep, it says as of August 2025, Chance is reported to be doing well, gaining weight. He is still receiving oxygen support and may require a trach to improve his breathing. His family remains hopeful and he will be able to leave the hospital soon.
Yeah, he's doing great. He's doing good. He is not doing bad. And that is a new statement that they just posted on the 25th. So,
I mean, he was...
25th, what? A couple days ago.
He was born 1 pound 13 ounces. This baby has a fight. But he's fighting and he's winning. So, I mean, that's a good thing.
Where are you reading it from? People are all about sources, girl. Let me tell you, especially when you're debating on shit. They be like, source. Show me your source. Show me your source. Show me your source.
Okay, so you can get... We have 5 updates on this one. Big shot on the news. The mother of Adriana Smith gives update on baby Chance.
Kids are special.
It sounds like she wanted.
Kirk and Thelma Edmonton, thank you so much for your time, mother and grandmother of Adriana Smith. I want to ask you both, how are you doing?
As best as we can. Day by day. Some days are better than others. You can listen to a song, you can cry. It's hard. Because something's been taken away from us. It's hard. You know, I think about her every day, all the time.
Wait, so these are people.
And I just can't.
These are people that didn't want the baby to stay.
I can't understand.
That wanted to pull the plug on their mom, on the daughter and shit.
Here, be strong. God don't put no one in you. Yeah, be strong. I'm being strong against the hurts. It hurts.
This ain't dumb.
You have to do it.
Because the grandparents are 70 years old.
Right, the grandparents' name, but her mother's right there. Her mother's not 7 years old.
That's what they just said, though. They're telling me.
They're giving their false information.
Right, so who the fuck told me that the mom couldn't take care of them because they were 70 years old? Because I'm looking at the mom right now, and that girl's like in her 50s.
She was my shining star. And she also was her sister's shining star. She gave her sister great advice. They were best friends. I am in love with Adriana.
Where you at? Because that was some false information, y'all.
If you want to do something, do it, Maya. Go, do it. She just said, do it, Maya, do it, you know? And it's a lot of hurt, it's a lot of pain.
She's talking about
I just spent time with Maya this weekend, and it was good. It was good. You know, I rubbed her back and kissed on her love, all that stuff like that. She looked at me and said, "Ma, it's just not the same."
So her grandparents, you mean? Not the baby's grandparents, her grandparents. I got you now.
I know some of those feelings, but to lose Adriana the way that you all did, just as maybe with a completely different situation, what do you want people to know?
Yeah, last I heard was
The entire song.
I get you. She wasn't raised by her mom. She was raised by her grandparents. Her grandparents were the ones that couldn't take the baby. But anyways, back to what we were having a conversation about. At the end of the day, more of the story, we were talking about abortion. And this is kind of like one of those it's never cut and dry. You know what I mean? Like, you never, like, nothing's ever simple and easy. But I just believe that everything has a right to live. Everything. I mean, shit, when I was a little ass baby, I walked up to my mom with a dead fly in my hand. And I was like, she was like, ew, put that nasty thing down, Brittany. And I was like, but mommy, I love him. You know what I mean? She tells that story all the time. Because at the end of the day, I'm a big-hearted person. You know, animals, if I could take every single animal in the world in and make them all happy, I would. And I believe everything deserves life. Like, I don't even step on flowers because I don't want to kill them. You know what I mean? So I just don't. That's just who I am as a person. I believe everything deserves life. The baby has and will have more problems. Well, you know what? God is powerful. God is amazing, and he can do things that, you know, are unimaginable. So I think what we should do, instead of taking words, you know, the word for it, because I have seen things, you know, I wasn't supposed to live. I wasn't supposed to wake up, but here I am. I'm alive and I'm walking. And they said I wouldn't. So what I can do is I can pray and pray my heart off, and what you guys can too, and let God do his work. Oh shit, Christina, yes, I got you, right? Hold on. Angel's doing it right now. No problem, girl. I'm fucking sorry. I got on here after work, and I've been on here ever since. I'm so sorry. It's the same one, right? Same one that you sent it on? Yes, okay. I just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure. Alright, y'all, let's check this. We're gonna switch over to mine and my wife's joint account, y'all. That's what we're getting ready to do. Hold on. For those of you that don't know what it is, I'm gonna show you right now. I'm gonna show you. It's my account that's bigger. We have a bigger following on that one. And I promised them at 10 o'clock I would get on that one as well. So I want all you guys to go over.
So she's saying that they're fine. Like, the baby dropped out. It was the mom, her mom, Adriana's mom, saying that the baby is pregnant.
So Adriana's mom, okay, where is that at? It is...
It's the news. It's an interview with her.
It's the news. So just go and type in all you have to do is go and type in the news article, the news on Adriana, on how baby Chance is doing, and it will pop up and show you the news, literally the literal news to it.
How he's now in a step-down unit, and that he's been completely weaned off breast milk and is receiving regular formula. The grandmother, or no, I guess the mother, says that, you know, she did skin to skin with him, that he has some big feet, he's cute.
Come on. Oh, yeah. Okay, so.
Okay, yeah, actually the family's keeping
this profile right here. What?
The family's keeping it.
Where are you guys getting your information from? Because you guys got wrong information. The family is keeping the baby. The baby was not given up for adoption. The baby was the family is keeping the baby, and the baby is thriving. He's on formula now, like the whole shebang bang. But everybody go to this profile. It says Studsoulja and Wifey, $ in the stud. All right, go to that profile, and we are going to switch over to that one because that's where my following, that's where the bigger following is. So, yeah. So again, see, yes. So go over there, Amanda. You too. All y'all, go over there. Go over there right now.